Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to Sean's Horror Corner. I am Sean. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate everybody tuning in. And today, super excited to welcome back Rob and Kaylie from That Horror Couple. Welcome back. It's been a while.
Oh,
thank you
man.
so much for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us. That was a good intro, but I actually watched your episode with Ken, the Chucky episode, and I think you said something like he's big time and you're intimidated to have him on, and I was hoping for something like that along the lines.
Oh, sorry. I will get that next time. Sorry about that.
Like
you guys have been on a little more. Ken's only been on twice, so I'm still.
Yeah.
Do you think of me as big time or just like medium?
No, absolutely big time. Yeah, you're just in a whole other category.
Okay, are you intimidated right now?
100%. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, scared shitless as we sit here and get ready to do this.
Oh, cool. All right, let's start the intro over from the top now. Come on, let's go.
I'll try to make sure and do better.
I want to be like, no, come on, my channel's not that big, you know. I'll be like, I'm just a regular guy like you.
All right, I'm gonna remember that because we were talking earlier, and you guys are gonna come back next month to talk about Halloween 5 and the next Friday the 13th movie as well. So
by next month I might be a little bigger than I am now.
You might, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'll handle it, but I'll come up with something good between now and then.
Yeah, man, it's good to be back, man. We always have a good time. I like the we kind of dressed up for today.
We're both wearing Jason, sort of, yeah.
That works. Y'all did better than I did today. I got home from work and changed, put on something comfortable, and just sat down. So yeah.
Hey, that works too. Your background, you're festive. You have Jason like right above you. So there you go.
Yeah, Jason's right there. So it
I had a part 4 shirt, final chapter shirt, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah, he set it out, and I couldn't.
It's somewhere, and I'm like, all right, every shirt's black in the closet, so I'm like, this is hard. So I'm like, he'll appreciate the OG though.
I do appreciate that, and yeah, you mentioned it. We're going to be talking about Friday the 13th, the final chapter. I know. We've been fans of the first 3 that we've talked about in this, so I'm curious to get you guys' opinion on this one as well.
I did like your Chucky episode with Ken, by the way. That was a good one.
Thank you. Yeah,
I've been watching your stuff. I'm a fan.
I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. So I know at least like 2 people watch, so you must be one of them.
Well, it's probably me and Kaylie then.
It's us.
Yeah,
No, it's more than that.
1, 2.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah, that's it. No.
No, I get my morning coffee and I just put on YouTube to see what my friends are doing. So
that works. Yeah. Yeah, I get my morning coffee and try to wake up so I can go to work. But then I try to watch it throughout the day. You know, I'll put in my earpods at work and watch some stuff on my phone. Or sometimes I'm just listening to YouTube while I'm driving, so I don't get to see what's happening, but still listening. So it just depends. But
I don't want to. I don't want to cause any accidents. Keep your eyes on the road, man.
Yeah, I try. I mean, it's difficult because I just, I want to see Rob, so I'm trying to look for him.
Because I'm big time.
Exactly. That's it. You figured it out. I've been caught. So yeah. I'm sure everybody already knows who y'all are, but just in case they don't, you're back now. Take a minute to promote your channel. Talk about anything you've got at right now, anything you might have coming up.
Well, as Sean said, we're big time. We intimidate people when we collab with them.
No, we're that horror couple on YouTube. We do like newer horror movie reviews, sometimes older horror movie reviews, sometimes horror TV shows. It just really depends on what we feel like talking about and reviewing, but we like to do fun, upbeat, like Rob is really funny kind of reviews. So if you're interested in that, you love horror and you love having a good time, go check us out.
Yeah, I think we have a cool way of doing stuff because it's not so we have like guideline notes, so like all the conversation is improvised. Kaylie doesn't know what I'm about to say, and Kaylie really works hard. She does the editing and the the social media. She does everything. I tell dick jokes mostly, but together I think it's something to watch.
Yeah,
so
it works.
Please check this out. I see a lot of people that Sean's been collabing with. I don't think know us, so maybe they can check us out. So
yeah. Now that y'all are back on here, I'm sure they'll see you, and who knows what might come out of this. So yeah.
Yeah, you got some friends now, man, and I'm like, I was like, I wonder where I rank in the friendship list now, because I'm like, you're Mr. Popularity.
No, I don't know about that, but you're big time, so you're still at the top, right?
I don't work as hard as Ken. Ken shoots out those videos I'm like, how does he do it, man?
I know. Yeah, we talked about that last time he was on my channel. I'm like, it takes everything I've got to get out. I put out 3 videos a week.
That's
And
really good too, though.
it
Yeah.
takes everything I've got to stay on track, and he's just pumping out stuff every day, and I'm just like, man, I don't know how he's doing it. I really don't.
Yeah, like yeah, I think we're doing. I think we're like on top of our game, and then I'm like, never mind. I'm like, no.
I'm headed that back there, so we're getting back to it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have a lot of stuff recorded.
I have backlog
we
stuff
didn't-
I'm working on. Like, I have a Dangerous Animals review, Shelby Oaks review.
Yeah.
And I think it was the Welcome to Derry like finale episode that got on the back burner somehow. I'm still gonna finish it, even though it's been like December. So keep an eye out.
Absolutely.
We released Strangers Chapter 3 recently. It was,
I did watch that one. Yeah, that was good.
It was late, but you know, the dick jokes are still there, and it still works. So I think it's cool. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, and you know, I'm impressed. You said when you were talking about your channel that you have notes. I was shocked because I'm like, I have notes and this guy doesn't follow a fucking thing I say. So.
There's a science behind what I do, man.
Gotcha. No, it always works. It's good.
Dude, you did that. You did that. You messaged us notes the other day for this, and I was like, "Does this guy think I follow notes?"
No, I know you don't. I'm hoping that Kaylee will help me at least a little bit talk about what I've got in the notes, and then you can talk about whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Well, it's gonna be fun though. We're gonna have a good time. We're talking about it.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I've shortened the notes down that I send you. I used to put a lot more detail in there, and I'm like, this don't matter with Rob.
Yeah.
Hey.
I love the layout you had, like how it had the Friday 4 like artwork on it. I thought that was so cool. I was like, this looks so like professional and like well put together. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, I started working on that recently. There was one Saturday where I had some free time, and I was just playing around and did some of that with whatever episode I had coming on next. And I'm like, I know nobody really sees this but me and the guests, but I think this looks cool. So I've started doing it for all of them now.
I love it. Dude. I love how professional. It's like fun with the pictures, but it's like the format is like professional. So it, you know, it's the best of both worlds.
Oh, your interview with Laura Marie Taylor too. I like that. That was cool.
Yeah, and I may have something else coming up here fairly soon. Yeah, I'm talking to a few different people and might have one coming up. I've briefly talked with somebody that's in this movie, so we'll have to see how it goes down the road. But yeah, so we'll get there.
Hey, you're not going to name drop anybody?
Not yet, because I got to make sure it works. We're trying to check some things out. So, but yeah, we'll see.
Between them and that horror couple, you got some big time people.
I know, absolutely. Yeah, it's crazy. And that's you know, when I was talking to them, they were like, well, I can't compete with that horror couple, but maybe I
well, they can try.
That's right.
Well,
all right.
You got to tell me later than off air.
I'll think about it.
I'm talking about the movie with you. It's only right. You got to tell me who's potentially coming on.
That's fair. I can do that. Let's talk about Friday the 13th a little bit.
One more thing.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Do you remember we were hanging out like before your Laura Marie Taylor interview? Yeah. And I said to you, hey, if you want me to sit in for that one, and you were like, absolutely not.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like you're too big time. You would intimidate the guests, and so they wouldn't be able to really, you know, talk openly.
No, I think you wanted like a certain interview, and yeah, it wasn't my stuff. That wasn't what I was going to do.
No, Rob.
I
mean, yeah, I told you I'd think about it, and I did for like 2 seconds.
And you're like, I don't think I'm going to do this. Maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe next time. We'll see.
Oh, she seemed really sweet though, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very nice lady. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, and I've talked to. She asked me if I could reach out to some of the convention people around here about getting her to come to Oklahoma, maybe. So I sent a message. We'll see what happens.
It's like you're her,
awesome.
like her agent or something.
Well, I'm not getting paid though.
Well, no, but like
it can happen a couple of times, right?
If you can get her some gigs, maybe you'll get a little coin. I don't know how it works, but
yeah, we'll see. All right, Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Longest tagline I have ever seen in my life, but basically says 3 times before you have felt the terror, known the madness, lived the horror. But this is the one you've been screaming for.
That's my dating profile. Same thing. Yeah, it's like you have felt the horror and the madness.
Oh Lord.
Hit me up. I'm Rob.
I can see this. For some reason, that does not surprise me at all.
That was my Tinder page for a while.
All right, brief synopsis. After his revival in a hospital morgue, Jason fixes his vengeful attention on the Jarvis family and a group of hitherto carefree teenagers. Film released April 13th, 1984, directed by Joseph Zito, screenplay by Barney Cohen, runtime of 91 minutes, $2.2 million budget, $33 million at the box office, so franchise continuing to be very successful at this point. We'll just name a few members of the cast: Kimberly Beck, Corey Feldman, Ted White, Judy Aronson, Peter Barton, E. Eric Anderson, Crispin Glover, Barbara Howard. Let's stop there. So
these are pretty big names for
they had some bigger names for this one.
Because a couple of them did like some 80s movies.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Ted was in Mask with the Rocky Dennis story, the kid with the handicapped kid.
I didn't know that.
He was like the best friend in that movie, Mask. We got Crispin Glover, who was George McFly.
Yes.
we got Julia, whatever her name is. You just said
Judy Aronson,
the hot girl. She was in Weird Science.
Yes, she was.
Yes. So
remember that name, Rob. That's all I'll say right now.
Dude, really?
Maybe we're seeing. We're trying.
Yo, you got some pretty girls coming. Yo, the chicks flock to the horror corner, man.
Yeah, not in person though. They just come on the channel.
hey, I give you props though. That's pretty cool.
I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. What were your thoughts here on cast?
You want me to sit in for that one?
No.
The cast is I love the cast in this one, to be honest with you. I like the cast in this one better than in part 3.
Yeah.
I think they're more likable.
The
a
twins
lot of the
too.
characters.
I like the twins.
I love the whole like family like aspect of like the brother, sister, and mom that live on the Crystal Lake property, and they're renting out the vacation house or whatever to a bunch of teenagers. And I like the teenagers. And like you said, we have Crispin Glover. Like that's iconic that you have him in a Friday movie. That's awesome.
This cast vibed off each other very well. They were all very likable. I really believe that they gave off like they're like, hey, we're gonna hang out for the weekend, and and
like they were really all friends.
Yeah, and I think the whole conversation, but like the dead fuck, check the computer, I guess they were trying to make it real, like what guys really talk about and stuff, like
yeah.
You ever been called a dead fuck?
I have not, thankfully.
No,
I never heard that term until I watched this movie.
That guy
respond to that.
That guy like had all this advice about how to get chicks too. He's like, listen, Jimbo, this is what you got to do, Jimbo.
Yeah, those two crack me up, and I feel like this one, each one of these movies had attempted to have some comic relief that. Even though I love these movies, I don't always think the characters that are supposed to be funny are really funny. Mm-hmm. But I think these two guys are hilarious. They crack me up. The comic relief is really good here, I feel like, with those two.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like especially like you said, the back seat of the car where they're traveling to what am I trying to say? The vacation rental, whatever. Yeah. I like that part where they're like you said, talking back and forth. Like it seems like they are like young adults like talking about like dating and stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
Everybody has that one friend too that thinks they're so slick, you know what I mean? Like and it turns out that guy actually didn't score the whole movie, so he didn't know what he was talking about. So
and you're right. Everybody does have a friend like that just thinks they're the coolest thing. I have a friend like that. His name's Robbie.
You got me good.
I got you that time. All right. Finally, I've been trying to do that for so many episodes now. It finally worked. What about cinematography, score, story, that kind of thing for this one? Anything stand out?
I love the setting, how they keep it on the lake. Yeah,
we talked earlier when we did part 3, and I told you like part 3 started getting momentum of like what a Friday 13th film was supposed to be. I feel like they perfected it kind of with this one. The atmosphere is very Friday 13th, very backwoods.
Summer slasher.
The score is very. I don't know if it's Manfredini still. It just sounds exactly like it. It really does. The score is awesome.
Yeah.
We were talking earlier about how the rain, like you like the consistency of the rain in certain scenes. Like it was raining at one point when Trish goes in Rob's tent, and then when they cut back to like the two houses, like they kept that consistent. It was still raining like throughout the movie. So you said that you liked that it was consistent.
Yeah, but you know what's inconsistent that I realized with the timeline here? Rob's like looking for his sister, right? And he has all these newspaper clippings tracking Jason.
Right.
These films take place like a day apart. So part 2 is only like 2 days ago. So his sister's not really missing, and this guy has like a stack of papers, like he's been tracking Jason for like months. Like,
he's a time traveler.
No, but that's an inconsistency.
It is, and that's one of the things I like about the early part of this franchise is how it does all happen, over this short period of time. But it doesn't match up with the newspaper clippings.
But it's good for a movie marathon though to pop. I always say the first 4 flow so good, and I really think that they do, man. You could put them back to back. It's really awesome.
I agree.
No, I completely agree. And then maybe throw that remake at the end of it, right?
Absolutely not. No, we should not cover that. By the way, we should not.
No, we're doing it.
No, have Sam on for that. She likes that stuff.
I remember how much you hate that. So
how do you not hate that movie? How do you not hate that?
I think I never heard anybody else say they really hated it like you.
I just don't get it. I mean, if you're a fan of the 80s stuff, like I don't know. It's made totally different, and it's not a Jason film.
We'll get there. We'll talk about it.
I'm not doing it. It's gonna be you and Kaylie. I'm gonna be in the background yelling stuff like, "Hey!"
Kind of like you're doing now.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be a good host here, man.
You mean a guest?
Oh, guest. I mean guest.
I'm just giving you a hard time, Robbie. A couple of production notes real quick. Tom Savini returned to kill off the character he created. That's why he wanted to come back and work on this one, since he helped create Jason. He wanted to finish Jason. This was intended to be the final film, as the producer, Frank Mancuso Jr., felt that no one was respecting him for his work, despite the amount of money the films were making. Paramount Pictures also felt that the slasher genre was beginning to lose some interest, so they agreed it should be the last film.
That's crazy that like something's like so good, and sometimes people just want to give up and quit.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah,
I thought that's kind of a crazy way to look at it. But this is the first film to actually have 2 survivors. The filmmakers wanted characters that the audience...
supposed to be the last one, though, right? The final chapter.
It was supposed to be the last one. Yeah, absolutely.
So you think Savini brought his abs?
I'm sure he did. I'm sure somewhere along the way they were there. Yeah.
Yo, that guy is jacked at 78 or something, and it's very impressive.
It's very impressive.
He puts me to shame.
Me too.
Yeah.
Got nothing there. Filmmakers felt like most of the time the audience just wanted to, see everybody get killed. And they wanted to have some characters in this one that the audience didn't want to see killed or harmed. And so that's where they came up with the Jarvis family, the mom, daughter, son, that kind of thing. One more thing, Rob mentioned the twins earlier. Camilla Moore actually auditioned for the role of Samantha, but when filmmakers learned that she had a twin, they offered them the roles of Tina and Terry. So,
I did not know that. That's really cool.
Yeah, I did not know that one either until this just now. So,
do you think if I show Sean something, he's gonna care?
Show it to he met 2 of the cast members. He wants to show you the photo.
Absolutely.
Like back in 2009 or something, I met the twins.
You might have to send it to him on.
I'll text it to you
or something. Yeah, it's a little blurry.
Do that. But that's cool. That's impressive. Yeah, I have not.
They had like English accents and stuff, but they were very sweet. Yeah. And I asked about the death scene where she got thrown out the window, and she said that wasn't even her. That was a stunt double. So I like the little behind the scenes stories they were telling.
Yeah, that's always cool to hear that kind of stuff. I agree.
It's back when conventions were affordable, man. Now they're just like, let me take your savings.
Yeah, they are outrageous. We've got one coming up in like 2 months here.
They were $20
planning
each.
on going to, but it's going to be expensive.
They were $20 each, and I got 2 autographs for $40 all together with a picture for 2 people. Nowadays, it's like, I don't know, like $100 a person or something. Like I'm like, why?
And I think I will say the one that I went to last year here in Oklahoma, it was not quite as bad. Depending on who the celebrity was, there were some that were $40 for a picture and an autograph. So there were some that weren't as bad. There were others that were higher, but it just depends. But yeah, so we've got one coming up. It's during the summer, June or July, that I'm planning on going to. But yeah, it's going to cost me a little bit, so we're just trying to make sure that all works out.
No, I just don't know why they should make themselves affordable so they have more customers and like it's more fan friendly. Like today, like I charged a reasonable amount to come on your show, so
You did, yeah. You'll get that payment eventually. Just
we compromised on what I thought was a very reasonable offer.
Absolutely, yeah. I hope you receive that. All right, let's get into the plot and start to walk through.
Did you get my Venmo?
I feel like I blocked it, but I might be. Maybe it wasn't you. This movie starts off like some of the other Friday the 13th movies start off. We get the flashbacks of these first films. And I've heard a couple of people complain about that the way all of these movies start off with the flashback. I think we've talked about this before a little bit. Personally, I like it. I like seeing that. It's not that you have to have it to truly understand the film. It's not that, but I just think it's fun. What are you guys' thoughts on the way they do these?
I think it sets it up to let you know what movie you're watching. This is a Friday the 13th movie, and if you don't have to go back and watch the other ones, we're just going to show you montages of the first three really quick, and you're all caught up. So I think it's awesome.
Oh, this was really cool too. I mean, because they cut to I think the first flashback's the campfire scene. We see a little Lauren Marie Taylor. So, she's right there. It's good for two reasons. Gets you in the Friday the 13th spirit right away. Also, if you're new to the game, you're like, okay, I understand what's going on now. So it's like, what is it, like a minute maybe at the most? Like
it's quick, yeah.
I think it's fun.
Yeah. From there, we pick up with the aftermath of what had been going on at Higgins Haven. We see Jason laying there with the axe in his head. The cops trying to get around and get things done. Jason's body taken to the morgue at the hospital. And then again, Jason comes back. This coroner guy's crazy. I don't know what kind of nonsense he's watching on TV.
He's watching those girls jump around, do squats.
Yeah, it's weird.
All the aerobics nonsense.
It reminds me of like the Substance when she was doing like the aerobics.
He's the Super Bowl of self abuse.
Yeah, Axel.
He's something, and I think I recognize him. He's actually in the Police Academy movies. Have y'all ever seen the Police Academy movies?
A long time ago.
I've never seen that.
There's like 5 or 6 of them, maybe more.
There's a lot. And only the first couple are any good, in my opinion. But he's in a lot of those. He's one of the officers that joins the Police Academy there. It's kind of funny to me.
I think some guys from the Burning movie are in the Police Academy too. Yeah, so.
Yeah, maybe so.
They have several like horror people that went on to that.
Yeah. We get him hitting on this nurse, of course, but Jason wakes up, he ends up killing the coroner and the nurse.
That nurse is wearing like a classic like porno nurse outfit, dude. like isn't that like a stereotypical, like you think the porno music's about to play in any minute, like the
they got it at Party City.
They probably did, yeah. And 1 minute she seems not interested in him, and then she is interested in him, and then she's not again. It's kind of
much like me and Kaylie when we met at first. She unfriended me on Facebook at first, and I was like, "What's this bitch's problem?" I was like, "I don't understand what the fuck." And then she like added me again. I don't know what your problem is. Seriously. Yeah. It was like a decade ago, but it still hurts.
It was over a decade ago.
Yeah. I don't know.
She was probably thinking she didn't know what your problem was.
Yeah.
I thought I had like these horror friends, so I added a bunch of them on Facebook. She accepted it, then she unfriended me, and I'm like, this bitch. I really thought that for a little while. And but much like Axel, I finally got some.
Oh God.
Give me your thoughts on these opening kills, these first 2 kills that we get here. Did you enjoy those? Nothing stood out,
Is the first one the nurse against the wall?
It's Axel.
Yeah,
is it Axel?
Yeah. First, yeah.
Yeah, Axel's the head twist. Yeah, and then he pins the nurse up against the wall.
Yeah.
I think it's a cool little lead up because like they keep it on Axel and the nurse like for a little bit, so they want to like keep you on your toes, I think, but then let you relax a little so that you don't realize when Jason's going to come out. And I think they do an effective job of like opening that, opening the movie up with this because you don't know when he's going to pop out, and it's kind of like startles you when he does.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. I also the Friday the 13th fandom is like awesome. So you could always find fans noticing little things. And I remember someone saying like when they put Jason's body into that like freezer thing, you see like the breath of Jason breathing. So
really?
I did my homework for this one. I actually watched it this morning. So you can actually see the breath.
Okay.
I'm trying to do better, man, than just wing it with jokes.
No, you're doing great, and I did not notice that. So now I'm curious. I may have to go back and watch it again just to see that part. But
Yeah, you see breath. True. And you probably have it on 4K because you're always on Aaron's show. Like, look what I bought. Like,
I don't even know if that one's on 4K.
I don't
The
think
first
those
two-
movies are.
The first two are on 4K, but I don't think the rest are yet.
Okay.
I would not do well on his show because I don't buy any physical media anymore.
We don't. Yeah.
I'll just be like, here's what I'm streaming, guys. I'm streaming. I don't get off my couch.
That's all right too. It's fine. We then get our introduction to our other characters that we were talking about. We meet the Jarvis family, Trish, Tommy, and the mom. We also meet the group of teens, and they're traveling. We've got Paul, Samantha, Sarah, Doug, Jimmy, Ted. We see Pamela Voorhees' grave. We have a scene with the hitchhiker. Go ahead.
It says 79 too. Now the movie's 80, so I guess they filmed it in 79, perhaps, or maybe the story.
That is correct. Actually, yes, I believe they were filming in 79. Yeah.
Weird as shit too, because they have her born 1930, so she was like only 50 years old. Why in my head is she like 70 but still badass? But she's she was actually pretty young. Like I'm like she wasn't. I always thought of her as like a wicked granny that can kick ass, but I'm like, she's like kind of she's not as old as I thought.
No.
Maybe I think 50 back then was different. I really do.
So now 50 is old, is what you're saying?
No,
he's saying 50's young.
50's
now.
young.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. I was like, wow.
No, he's saying like, it's like young. Yeah.
Her character was supposed to be some like grandma that can fight,
Right.
and I'm like, on the headstone, it was like she was 49 or 50, and I'm like, she
was young.
She wasn't that old. I was like, holy crap.
No, I completely agree.
No, it's not old, dude. Especially nowadays with all the MILF porn. I think the women are still young. I think in 40s and 50s. So
absolutely, yeah. Good point, Rob.
But it was just another time. I don't think that was an 80s thing. So
yeah, I'm sure you're right. We then meet the hitchhiker. Doesn't last very long. The hitchhiker gets killed. Kind of a fun kill there.
Why did he kill the fat girl with the banana? I mean,
That's
shouldn't say fat girl. Big girl. She's just a thick, sexy. She's still sexy. I'm not body shaming.
No, he's saying like she wasn't doing anything to bother him.
No,
like, why did he? Like he wasn't in. She was just sitting there.
Yeah, good question. I don't know why. He was just back from the hospital. He was pissed that he had to be gone for a little bit, so he's just attacking everybody, I guess.
Yeah.
Edit that out. I don't want to call people big. I just meant to say she's still cute. I just meant to say, why did he kill her? She didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
She was even eating fruit. That's not unhealthy.
I know. Yeah, it's just crazy. And no, I'm not going to edit it out. I'm actually going to add some other things and make it look like you said other stuff as well.
Dude, I'm going to be attacked online.
We meet the twins that Robbie mentioned earlier. We kind of see that Jason's watching this whole thing, and the group gets together. We have the skinny dipping. Something I want to get to because there's
Ted has a nice ass, by the way. I mean, he must work out. No, but we do see some male ass followed by the titties. I'm sorry, you were saying?
No, you're good. Go ahead, man. If you want to talk about that, I'll let you for a minute.
No, I was elaborating on your skinny dipping. It was a nice pack of patootsies.
Perfect.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, Feldman.
Jarvis said that. Remember?
Yeah, I do remember that. There's one character in this movie that I'm not a fan of. I just think he's odd, and we get to meet him next because we see Trish and Tommy having some car trouble, and this guy Rob shows up. And
from that horror couple.
No, not that Rob. And you mentioned earlier, he's got this newspaper clippings, and we get into all of that. Out of all these characters, we talked about him a little bit earlier, but what were you guys' thoughts on Rob as a character? And was there anybody else that you really liked, disliked from the character group?
I guess
not disliked, but there were more that just stood out to me than others. So, like Jimbo and Ted bouncing off each other about just like young guy nonsense was pretty funny.
I think Jimbo was my favorite. Yeah.
Oh, Jimbo with the Jimbo dance. That was
he's iconic. Yeah.
I didn't know what he was doing.
Amazing dance.
He's my favorite. I like Trish a lot too. I think she's a strong final girl. I like her.
Wasn't there a love triangle going on with like somebody because somebody has somebody to dance and Teddy was like, I'm gonna kill that guy.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't remember which one of the guys it was, but you are correct. I think it was Paul. Paul last
Paul was
dance.
there with
Yeah.
Samantha. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
And then there was shower sex, which yeah.
Yes,
I
that is
never
coming
understood that. That's one of those things that looks good in the movies, but when you try it in real life, it's like your fucking shit's getting sprayed with like water, like your ear and your eye, and like you can't stay aroused. It's like it's fucked up.
Thank you for the educational
No,
add-in
like
there on
I'm
things that
slipping
work
and
don't work.
sliding and shit. Like the floor's slippery too.
Got it. Okay, so there's something for everybody to picture now.
Yeah.
Rob slipping and sliding in the shower.
Oh, it wasn't even with Kaylee. I was just by myself, like just whacking off. But I'm
falling in the chair.
Okay, we're gonna be all right. Rob, yes, Rob. Did you dislike him, or is that just me? You were okay with him as well?
I liked him better
Who's that?
than the guy Rob, the guy in the tent that was looking for his sister.
Yeah.
I like him better than the guy from the previous installment. I think he's more likable than him, but I do agree with you that I think he's one of the weaker characters in this. Like he's not as likable as the other teens or Trish or her brother or the mom. Yeah. So I agree with you.
Okay.
I didn't have a problem with him. I thought it was nice he was looking for his sister. I just thought the timeline was weird. But yeah, he was nice to everybody. And and then when they brought him up to the room so Tommy could show him the masks, that was a tribute. That was a tribute to Savini.
Yeah, absolutely.
They said that was supposed to be like a little kid Savini being like, "Look at these masks I made, dude!" Like,
yeah.
So
Cool. It's cool.
I thought that was cool. Rob's death scene, I got a problem with though because it was just weird. We gotta talk about. Should I wait to talk about that?
Yeah,
or?
wait and talk about it.
We'll get to that here in a little bit, and maybe that's one because the character himself is not like there's anything bad. I don't know. I don't really like him, and then we'll talk about his death here in a few minutes. We then get the classic dancing scenes that Rob just gave us a great demonstration of there. That was nice.
It's called the dead fuck.
Yes, it's an iconic dance. And then we start to kind of get into our kills here a little bit. So for this next little group, I'm just going to mention some of the kills. And
was this the spear to the dick?
That's coming as well. Yes.
That was a bad camping trip, man.
But we start with
how was your weekend? I got speared in the dick.
Yeah, it would not be good at all.
No.
We start with Samantha. She's the first one to go. She gets a little jealous of Paul and one of the twins, which why Paul would be flirting with one of the twins when he had Samantha, I have no idea. But she swims out to the raft,
that's the Julie girl, right?
Yes.
Judy,
yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty hot. I don't understand that.
Give me your thoughts on her kill, lying in the raft and the way that goes.
There's a backstory to that where do you know about the backstory to that?
I'm not sure. What's the backstory?
I met Ted White at a convention. I went to the panel and he told like all these stories, and he said that the water was like below freezing when they were filming, and he said that her if you interview her, she'll tell you the story. Her lips were turning blue and stuff, and Ted White said, "Get her out of the water right now." And he said, "I'm not going to film the scene unless you get her out of that water." And she thought Ted White actually like stood up for her, and like he could have saved her actually because she could have been really sick. So that raft scene, apparently the water was like freezing. So
it looked cold, but it's a really cool kill scene. I like that scene. It's like it's unsuspecting, and I like that she's like isolated away from the group, like out in the woods.
I like her
dark
scene with
on
that,
the water,
the machete coming through the raft. That's cool. I just don't like the spear to the cock because it as a guy, Sean, doesn't it make us go? It makes us go like this, like
Sure, you cringe without a doubt. I like this kill as well. I think it looks really good. I mean, Jason has a tendency to stab people through things, beds, and that kind of stuff, whatever. But I think it's a great kill. Paul is actually next to go as he comes out then finally to check on her, and as Rob said, he gets stabbed there. And
you could say dick.
I just know how much you like saying it, so I was just leaving it to you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's rough. That's a painful one.
Stay with me, Sean.
No.
Rob hears them screaming, and so he's kind of freaking out now a little bit to see what's going on. He also discovers that somebody has been in his tent. Then I think he finds like his gun's broken. So we know that Jason's been in there and kind of fucked some shit up a little bit. Next, we get Terry, which is one of the twins. She gets killed outside with a spear. This kill's okay. I think it's not one of the better ones in the movie. It's not that it's bad, but I just think these other ones are a little bit better than this one.
Is this like where she's like, "You slut"?
Yes.
Okay. Because her sister stuck around to get some of the Jimbo.
Yeah.
She did. Yeah, absolutely. We get one off-screen kill next. We get the mom. Give me your thoughts there a little bit about the mom being taken out, because they put these characters in here because they wanted the audience to like some characters, but they did take off the mom and off screen. I hate that it was off screen.
Yeah, it is off screen, but there was some. You know the story. You want to say it?
Oh no, you go ahead.
Okay. No, there's actually extra footage it's on some Blu-rays. If you look it up, there's a scene where Trish comes home and finds her mom's body like in the bathtub or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's actually a pretty cool scene. I don't know why they cut it, but so yeah, it was off screen where she was just like.
Maybe they wanted to do it like that because she was like the mom in the movie. Maybe they didn't want to because she wasn't one of the teenagers. They didn't want to show it. I don't know. Because later on in part 7, the mom is likable and they I think they show her death. So I don't know what they were thinking with taking it out. Yeah.
No, that's fair. And I've not seen that scene. So I think I have this on Blu-ray over there as part of a box set. I might see if it's on there because I did not know that.
Check the special I think the special features might have it.
Okay, I'll have to check that out. See, there you go. Now you're providing some more insight, a little bit back on track, and wow, look at Rob go.
I always provide knowledge.
Trish and Tommy end up getting home. There's no power. Of course, their mom's missing. She goes looking. She finds Rob's campsite, and then we get Rob's backstory. We find out that he was Sandra's brother. He's came to Crystal Lake to try to find Jason. And then we get Jimbo's kill back inside after.
I like how he said his sister was a good kid when his sister is like trying to go to Camp Blood, and then she's like, she's totally like riding her boyfriend, and I'm like, your sister's not that innocent.
No, she's not. But Jimbo, after he finally got to be with one of the twins there, he gets the corkscrew in the hand and then like a hatchet in the face or something. I think this is a really good kill.
Where the hell's the corkscrew?
That's my favorite one. That one, the one with the corkscrew and the axe to the face. It's so cool. Yeah.
Seeing George McFly get it was pretty wild for me. I mean,
it's like if Biff was Jason, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I agree. That's probably the best kill in the movie. I think it's a lot of fun. The other twin gets thrown through a window. Ted, then he actually gets killed near the projector screen. Again, these two are fine. I don't think they're as good as some of the other.
I thought it was cool, the landing on the car thing.
Yeah, when she got thrown out the window and landed on the car.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I mean, yeah, the way they cut it was really good too, because I found out later that was a stunt double. I didn't know till you watch closely. You're like, maybe that's not her. I don't know, but it looked really good.
Yeah, it did look good. I agree. And then we get the shower kills, the shower sex that Rob was talking about.
Tangerine.
Yeah.
Didn't I sing that? I sang that one time.
Mm-hmm.
Tell the story, Kaylie.
No.
I want to tell it.
You can. Go ahead.
All right. So me and Kaylie, we were like, oh God. Yeah, but so we did our thing, and then afterwards I was in the shower and I was like, tangerine. And
this is a true story.
It's a true story. Yeah. And she's like, what are you doing? I'm like, Friday 4, man. This was 10 years
11 years
11 years ago?
Yeah.
I was a young lad. And I don't think I'm any more mature now. But yeah, that's a true story. Remember, you were like, what the hell are you doing? I was like, you ever see Final Chapter? I was like, shit.
I don't know why I'm not surprised at all. I'm really not.
No, yeah.
Was I a dead fuck?
No.
No, she just didn't like the singing afterwards.
Okay.
I do think I think his shower kill is pretty good. I like that, the way he's attacked.
Wait, you jumped ahead a little bit. You jumped ahead.
What?
Because Jimbo's already dead in the storyline. I'm talking about after Jimbo squirted with the twin, he got her panties. And he's like, run this through your computer, teddy bear. And he rubbed it in his buddy's face that like he got laid and his friend didn't. So
yeah, I did skip that part. I apologize.
Yo, Sean,
Rob felt it was integral to the plot for you to bring that up.
No, he already killed off Jimbo before Jimbo scored. I think that was an important thing. And they broke the fucking bed too.
Oh yeah.
They did. You're right. Yeah, I forgot about that. You're
The
right.
girls in this movie were like super horny too, man. They really were.
Definitely
That
seemed
one
that
girl
way,
was like,
yeah.
that one girl was like, "You want the bottom bunk?" And the guy's like, "Why? You want the top?" She's like, "No." And then there's the other twin that's just like she like goes upstairs with him and she's just like unbuttoning. By the way, those chicks are hot, those twins. But like, what did they have? Like, they had their hair tied up and they had them in like these button-up shirts. It was weird.
It was a weird outfit choice.
It was.
It's the 80s. I don't know.
Yo, Sean, have you ever banged a chick and then kept her underwear as like a trophy and been like, "Run this through your computer"? Have you ever done that?
No.
Not once.
Not once.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I always thought that was just something that happened in the movies. I don't see it myself, but yeah, whatever.
Okay. So you don't collect the panties, you're saying?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No.
I was just.
I've also never been asked that question before, so thank you.
No, I was wondering if you ever like final chaptered it.
No, I did not.
Okay. Yeah. I brought up my singing in the shower story. I was just trying to share stories.
To see if I had one like that too. Yeah. And I've never sang Tangerine in the shower. So.
You ever get speared in the dick?
Thank God, no.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I probably wouldn't be sitting here right now if I had.
Wait, no, you have a crazy shower story with like a mouse or some shit. You were like wrestling with a mouse in the shower.
Dude, yeah. And I forgot I even told you about that.
Yeah, you did. You had a crazy story.
Yeah, I almost fell in the shower multiple times because of fucking mouse. And that's when I had the kidney stone. So I was already struggling and uncomfortable and barely able to get around. And now there's this damn mouse like just running all over the place in the shower.
You're my buddy, so I got together with you. I'm like, "How you doing, Sean?" You're like, "Well," you're like, the way you say stuff is like kind of like matter of fact and serious. And you're like, "I was in the shower and a mouse came up through the drain and I was just like, it sounds like a cartoon or something, but it really happened."
I know, man. That's just, I don't know. That's the way I do. A lot of times people tell me they can't tell if I'm joking or serious because I always sound the same way, but I like it that way. People don't always need to know if I'm joking or serious.
So you're in the shower, you're like conditioning, and then you look down, you're like, "What the fuck?" Like, is that what happened?
Pretty much, man. Yeah, pretty much. I just saw it like running across the shower, which kind of freaked me out to start with, and I'd stumble and almost fall. And then I get it together, and now it's just like sitting there in the corner, and I'm like, I don't feel like I can continue this shower with this mouse just watching me. Like, I'm uncomfortable right now. So I need to find a way to get rid of this mouse. But I don't want to touch the fucking thing. So how am I supposed to get rid of the mouse?
Yeah. Plus your junk's all flopping around and stuff. Like,
and I'm not thinking about the fact that it just, I'm so sorry, listeners. I'm not thinking about the fact that it just came up the drain. I'm like, I need to get it back down the drain.
Yeah.
And so I found something. There was like a cup sitting on the kitchen sink. So I get this cup and I'm trying to scoot it get it back down the drain. And I get it over there and it starts to go down the drain. And then here it comes again, like runs across the shower again. And I'm still like dancing around, about to fall all over the fucking place. And I'm like, oh, this is great. I'm going to fall out of the shower in a minute. I'm going to hit the floor. My son's going to come in and ask me what the hell happened. This is not going to be good. So, but eventually I just kept one eye on the mouse and finished the shower. And then once I got out and got dressed, I got rid of the mouse.
Okay. Well, dude, that's
that
that's a crazy ass story, man.
Yeah. You should have been there.
Yeah. It could have been worse. Jason could have attacked you like that he did to that guy.
He could have, yeah. But
that was a cool scene. He goes through the glass.
Yes.
And like he does that face palm.
Yeah, that's what I was actually saying before we got off on this was I like this kill. That's where we started. Yeah.
Hey, I think this is a good episode so far. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it's going well. It's interesting. And you know, I have probably a few of my coworkers have subscribed to my channel and they do not know about the mouse. So I'm going to get asked a lot of interesting questions probably after this episode comes out.
Well,
probably.
They know you're a good stand-up guy who won't collect their panties. So
it's true. I don't do that. I just shower with mice. Apparently,
yes.
So fucking weird.
The mouse wasn't invited. He kind of just showed up.
He just showed up and watched me. It was so awkward.
But that was your old house, though, right?
Yeah, it was not where I live now. Thank God. Part of the reason I moved was I don't like to shower with mice. So.
Yeah.
No, dude. Yeah, your new crib is good though. There's no rodents and stuff.
This is true. Yeah, not having anywhere near the issues that I had before. So
That's cool.
Anyway,
hey,
yeah.
our first place together, there was roaches the size of dogs, so it's all good.
I understand, man. But you got to start somewhere, right?
I'm a sissy too, because I had Kaylee kill them.
Well, I'm from the South, so I'm used to dealing with big bugs.
No, dude, I stood on something and I'm like, Kaylee! Ah!
This does also not surprise me.
Dude, Kaylee was whacking that shit with the broom. She's vicious, man.
All right, this is good to know. If we ever have issues, yeah.
Yo, can I give you a little behind the scenes? Can I give you a little behind the scenes?
Absolutely.
I was gonna. I'm like, Kaylee, I'm like, we're doing part 4. I'm like, give me your panties so I can just like take it out and be like, put this through your computer, Sean. And she was like, I'm not giving you my panties. She's like, use your boxers. I'm like, no. I'm like, give me your panties. She's like, I'm not giving you my panties. And so we had like a back and forth, and she wouldn't do it. And then I was like, all right, I don't know, Sean will like it anyway.
It could have been awkward.
Would you have laughed?
Maybe. I mean, I would have laughed, yes, but it would have been a little bit awkward. But I also appreciate you not showing your boxers, because nobody wants to see that.
Well, it was going to be panties at first. That was the backup plan.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, damn. Maybe next time, right?
Yeah. So did he kill that guy in the shower yet? Are we up to that?
Yes.
We're trying.
I like the aftermath of that when the guy's head was like right through the glass and like he's just chilling there.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's a good scene. I like
Dude,
it.
That could have been you if the mouse incident went wrong. Like you could have just been.
That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah, you could have just been like, oh.
That's what I was afraid was going to happen when I was dancing around. I'm like, I'm about to slip, and this is not going to end well.
Dude, you know what that was like when you told that story? I'm trying not to laugh because you were like telling me like you've been through a lot lately. You're like, I've been through a lot. You're like this, that
going on, and then
you're like, I've been through kidney stones. You're like, stuff at work, and then you're like, oh, a mouse wrestled with me in the shower today. I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
yeah, I mean, it's entertaining,
dude. That's amazing.
Always entertaining.
And this story is an exclusive for the show now.
Absolutely, yeah. We got the full thing now.
I think you brought it up once before, didn't you?
Yeah, I think we talked about it on something. I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember which one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember if we were actually talking about it while recording or if I tried to keep it off air, but doesn't matter now, right? Oh, it's out there for everybody.
The mouse is out of the bag now.
Exactly. Yeah, somebody else gets killed next. We'll try to get to the next person. Sarah, she gets killed.
The axe like the door.
Yeah, the axe there. Again, not bad. I don't think any of the kills in this movie are bad. There's just some that really stand out as being really good. Jimbo's kill, Samantha's kill, and then the rest are fine. But I think they're all fun. And the kills are one of my favorite things in the Friday the 13th movies.
When he comes across Jimbo later and he's nailed to the wall, and then Jason just rips and you see the nail go through his hand. That's pretty cool too.
Mm-hmm.
Which I give Jason credit for. He always finds a way to display his victims around when people are looking.
I just want to say also, I think Ted White is probably my top 2 or 3 favorite Jasons.
Really?
Like, Ted White is one of the best. I think he is. I'd probably say like Ted White, Kane, and C.J. Graham, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think Ted White has to be brought up in that discussion. I think he's so good. Like, and that guy was so cool to his fans. He did conventions till he was like 96. Like till he died, he did conventions. Right. Like so, and he only died a few years ago. But nicest guy ever, dude. And he was so happy to meet all the fans. He's one of the. I just want to say, I think he was an awesome Jason.
He is really good. I agree.
Yeah, dude.
Who was my mind is drawing a complete Richard Booker?
Part three.
Richard Brooker.
That's one of my favorites. Yeah, I really like that version of Jason as well.
That's a good one.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. When I met him though, he called me short or something. So I was like, "You bastard!" But yeah, no, he was a nice guy though. Yeah, I think he said something like, "You want to stand on the chair?" And I was like, "No, I'm good, man."
Now I like him even more. That's fantastic.
Yeah, he roasted me pretty good. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. A couple Jasons are no longer with us. He's one of them that left us because I remember I asked him about where the mask came from, and he told me after that he kind of told me. He took time out to tell me like a whole story about.
Oh, that's cool.
A couple producers were big hockey fans. He said that were making that movie, and he said that's where they got the idea. Maybe he should wear a hockey mask. So, That's the story I got from him. I'm sure there's many different stories floating around, but
maybe, but it's become such an iconic part of not just Friday the 13th, but horror in general. So it's really cool that probably just this little simple idea of trying something out has turned into something so big.
yeah. Hey, can I tell another Ted White story that he told at the panel?
Sure.
Since we're on the topic of Ted White, man. R.I.P. sir. We miss you. We miss you. I met him a couple times. He's a very nice guy. Anyway, he was also a stuntman for several films, and one of the films he worked on was Starman. Very good 80s film if you haven't seen it. Starman. I think John Carpenter made John Carpenter.
Mm-hmm.
Starman rocks, and he said that he was with Jeff Bridges, the main guy in Starman, and they were driving in a car together. They're on their way to set, and when they got to set, a bunch of kids surrounded the car, like looking for autographs, and Jeff Bridges thought it was for him. Turns out the kids wanted Jason autographs.
Oh wow, that's cool.
And that was his big story, that because Jeff Bridges he's a big actor, you know.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Turns out all the kids there were like, "Yeah, you're Jason, and they wanted Ted White to sign stuff for them. So I always thought that was such a cool story, and it showed like the fandom of horror and how real it is, man. The fans just love it, man. You don't really get that too much with comedies or action. It's a horror thing where we're like, let's meet the whole cast, like, you know.
Yeah, it's very cool. I agree. That is a cool
I was the type of person too that's like, oh, victim number 12 from Friday 5 is signing autographs right there. I got to meet victim number 12. You know, I mean, most of the time it doesn't sound like a big deal, but to fans of the series, it is. You know, so. Oh,
absolutely. Yeah, I completely agree. We then get to Trish and Rob. Now they begin to find these bodies. We also see Tommy finding these the news clippings and stuff that Rob had. And then we get Rob's kill. And
and he tells you what's going on as it's happening. He's like, he's killing me. He's actually killing me.
Yeah, so annoying. I really don't understand why, but it's so annoying.
Yeah, like, I don't know. My first reaction would be like, the fuck? Or, oh, like, it would be like, he's stabbing with a knife, with a machete.
He's very matter of fact about it. Yeah,
he is. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It doesn't take away from my enjoyment of this movie, but every time I watch this movie and this part is happening, I'm just like, why? Like, why did they think this was a good idea? I just think it's so silly.
Yeah.
It's just an odd thing to yell out. He's killing me. I mean, like, oh shit would be better, or like, oh no, or anything, like, or just like.
That's what I was screaming in the shower when the mouse was running around. I was screaming, "He's killing me!" Yeah,
he's killing me. It's. But you lived, man. You lived.
I did. I managed to survive. Unlike Rob, he didn't make it.
Yeah.
Did you kill the mouse?
No, the mouse got thrown outside.
Okay. Yeah. You don't want the animal rights people on your ass, do you?
Absolutely not. No.
Yeah, you're like, no, I didn't. No.
Yeah. No. We set him free in the wilderness. Is how we're going to tell that story.
I don't believe you, man. I think.
There just so happened to be a cat right there when I threw the mouse over there.
No. It's nature. It's nature.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. We then get Jason chasing Trish around. Trish and Tommy trying to barricade the house a little bit before Jason throws Rob's window. See, you got me all fucked up. I can't even talk now. Rob's body thrown through the window, and then Jason enters. He's kind of chasing them around the house a little bit.
I want to know about that dog, Gordon.
I love Gordon. I don't like that scene.
Now, did Jason throw him through the window, or did he jump through the window to escape Jason? It was never
wasn't. I think he jumped. That's how I'm going to look at it, because I don't like the fact that Gordon might have got killed either. So I'm just going to say Jordan was trying to get away and jumped.
He jumped. Yeah.
The Gordon. So he's all right.
Gordon's alive.
He's all right.
It's canon. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I don't. If Jason were to attack an animal, he wouldn't just throw him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
I think Michael killed dogs, so I don't know.
Yeah.
No, but I think Gordon was like, later, people, and he just took off.
He had seen Halloween. He wasn't going to stick around and see.
Gordon's like, I'm out of here.
As Jason is chasing Trish around, Tommy goes and begins to cut his hair. We get more of a battle then going on with Trish and Jason. Trish cuts his hand open pretty good. Tommy comes down and distracts him. And then as Trish,
What's up with that, by the way? Tommy's like, good time for a haircut. So what the
yeah, I mean,
what the actual hell?
I know he's seen all these clippings, and I guess maybe he's a smart kid. He thought if he looked like him, he could distract him. But it does seem very odd to me that this, guy is down there chasing your sister around and trying to kill her, and you're gonna go cut your hair. Like, that's just a little weird. But
yeah. No, like I shave my balls at random times, but this is like just weird. The head, I don't get it.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's awkward. All right, so much information. On this show.
That cyst actually shrunk down to nothing, so it's update on the testicular cyst I had.
I'm glad it's gone.
I don't know if you remember the early episodes.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
very well.
It actually shrunk down. I'm okay.
Yeah, I've been trying to forget for quite some time now, but I still remember.
You opened up about the mouse. I thought it was only right I just update you.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Before finally, then Trish hits Jason, knocks his mask off, and then Tommy goes crazy on him, stabs him with the machete. It's a really cool scene, I think, where Jason's head slides down the machete.
Dude, I love that. By the way, I like the look of that mask or that makeup of Ted White maskless. It looks so dope.
Yeah,
the 8x10 I got a Ted White is that exact like thing with the mask off, and it looks so good. I love the way that looks. Tom Savini I think he was told this is where you're going to kill Jason, which is so cool in itself. Like, because he was kind of there since the beginning, so he gets to kill the monster he kind of started with. So I think that's so cool. Tom Savini was back to do this. I love how it wasn't like overly done with like explosions and a machine gun, and like it was just a simple slasher to the head.
Yeah.
It's perfect for a movie like this, and like you said, the slide down of the thing, it works so well for this style of movie, I think.
Right. Tommy, though, sees Jason's hand moved a little bit, so then we get the scene where he just keeps hacking away at him and screaming, die. Before cutting to the hospital, Trish is there in the hospital. She finds out she's okay. Tommy's okay.
That's very reminiscent of the first one to me, when they're all around the hospital bed and she's like, the boy in the water.
Yeah, it is very similar. Tommy comes in, gives her a hug, and we see then, he gets this kind of odd look on his face.
Yeah, he's like this. He's like,
another one of the great impressions that we get from Rob. What are your thoughts on this finale? Do you like the way this movie ended?
I like what you guys were just describing with his like head sliding down, like how Jason gets it, and then how, like you said, Rob, it's like reminiscent of the first movie, because this was supposed to be the last one. So I like how they made it like the first movie.
Kind of like, but they ended it on a cliffhanger, kind of with Tommy's face. You kind of think the evil went inside of Tommy, or Tommy's traumatized, or Tommy's the new Jason.
Like Halloween 4 with
like
Danielle Harris.
Right.
No, but like it's almost like you're like, oh, there's going to be a Tommy spinoff now, and or maybe it's like it's not really the end. I don't know, but
yeah, no, I agree. I feel like they tried to leave us there with a little bit of a cliffhanger.
I do like part 5 though. I do like part 5 of Tommy in the halfway house. It follows that character.
So that's going to be a question, and we'll talk more about Tommy's character when we do part 5 next month. But I'm curious, there's so many people that
you want me back after this.
I think so. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But what are your thoughts on, because Laurie Strode is so tied to Michael Myers, and we seem to have the same kind of thing with Tommy Jarvis tied to Jason.
Yeah, dude.
What are your thoughts on, and again, I know we'll talk more about Tommy in 5 and then again in 6, but what are your thoughts on the Tommy Jarvis thing? Would you like for them to have done something different? Would you like to have seen Tommy become the killer instead of Jason? Do you like the fact that they didn't go that route and he gets to kind of stay as like the good guy and Jason's nemesis? What are your thoughts on the Tommy Jarvis character in general?
I liked where they went with it. I liked that he was like more of like the main character in the in 4, 5, and 6. I like that.
You think he's foxy in 6?
I like him in 6. Yes, see what I'm saying?
You like the Tom Matthews?
Yes. Yes, I do. But I like that they went that route. I don't know how I would have felt about him being the killer, because they kind of try to make you think that in
Right.
5, by the way he acts and stuff.
Yeah.
But you later find out that's not true. But I like the direction that they took with his
Okay.
character.
Well, if this was the plan to end the series, they came back a year later, 85. They came back. They were So
Didn't last very long.
I guess they figured if we're going to come back, we're going to come back with Jason. And then they're like, well, with that whole switcheroo, we'll get into that. But like, yeah, so I like the ending though, and I think they continued it pretty well. But I think it was kind of good to like do like what they did in 5 for something different. But I think with part 6, they totally like Jason took off again, and this time he's like Frankenstein, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
And we got some CJ Graham in the house.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we'll talk more about 5 soon. But okay, so anything else you want to say about this one before I ask you to try to give it a rating? Anything else you want to mention?
It's one of my favorites. I think I always say the first 4 I think are great. I like 6 and 7 a lot too, but 1 through 4 are the most watchable to me. I just think I could watch 4 movies in a row and not be tired of them. And I thought this was good. I really thought this is probably. It feels like a Friday movie. The cast is top notch. They got some pretty big names for a little slasher film. Like we said, like they went on to do big things, and some of them were probably in big things. But yeah, I dig it. I dig it. What do you think?
Oh, everything. I agree with what you said. I think 1 through 4 are very, very, very rewatchable, and we rewatch those ones probably the most. Even though I really love part 7, we tend to watch 1 through 4.
I won't allow the remake to be played. Yo, we're not really going to do that, are we?
Right.
Yeah, we will. It's coming.
No,
it's going to be okay, Rob. You're going to make it.
I don't like a single thing about that movie except that Asian guy.
You have time to think about
that
it.
That Asian guy checking out that chick is funny. That's about it. I don't like I don't like anything else. He's like, bro, I got a better chance of fucking a penguin than that girl. That guy is awesome.
Yeah, he is really funny. I agree. All right. So on the scale of 1 to 10, what would you rank Friday the 13th, the final chapter?
I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. I love it. I think it's one of the stronger Jason sequels, and it's so rewatchable. And the cast is great. The cinematography, the music, the kills, Tom Savini.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what's wrong with this movie. Nothing. I watched it today, and it's so like it just goes by like that.
Yeah.
Even the slow parts where like Ted was watching like those topless black and white films with the titties flopping around.
So weird.
I thought even the slow parts were like well placed. Were like it gave good variety.
Yeah,
kind of like a roller coaster ride. It can't be crazy all the time. But even like during like the slow parts, the slow parts didn't drag ass or anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would give it like a 9. I think it's a 9. Okay. It's hard for me to say 10, but no, I gave the first one a 9 or 10. No, I don't know. It's up there. It's like it's 8.5, 9.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty close.
I'm not going to be brutal. I'm not going to be brutal like you with Halloween 3 or something.
Yeah, that's just a bad movie. I don't know what else to tell you. It's not my fault they didn't know what they were doing.
Hey, Tom Atkins saved the world, man.
But did he? Because it's still played for some places, so who knows?
There was still a world in part 4, so yeah. Haddonfield was still there.
Yeah, I'm going to say 8 out of 10 for this one. I really like this one as well.
Pretty close.
I agree
We're pretty
with,
close.
I agree with what y'all are saying. The first 4 and then 6 are kind of, we'll talk about 5 next week.
You want that Julie chick to come on your show. That's why you're doing this.
It's really not. The first 4 and part 6 are probably the ones I've seen the most. Those are my favorites in the franchise. And I think this one's really good. I would say 8 out of 10. Not really too much wrong with it. I just know there's a couple that I like better. And so, yeah, this is an 8 for me, though. I think it is really good. So, I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward next month to talking about A New Beginning with you guys, as well as talk about Halloween 5.
It's hard to make.
That'll be fun.
It's hard to make a part 4 interesting too. It's like part 4. It's like, how do you do that? It's like, you know what I mean? Because in a lot of series, it's like it starts going downhill. Like sure. I feel like they kept it one of the best still. So
Yeah, I completely agree. Yeah. All right. That's it. So we're all big fans of this one. Go ahead and take a minute again then to talk about your channel or anything you might have coming up.
hi, I'm Rob, and I do YouTube videos, and we talk horror. That's Kaylee.
Yeah, that horror couple on YouTube, and we like to make fun horror movie review videos. So if that sounds like something that's right up your alley, make sure you're checking us out.
Yes, I just think we're very underrated, and I just want us to just get known. Like, so tell your friends to just hit that like button, subscribe, and give my broke ass some cash by signing up to my members page. And we also have a merch shop, and a few of our friends have bought T-shirts, and they told me they got laid much more from wearing our stuff. Individual results may vary, but they said they got laid wearing our gear.
So there's no guarantee, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, I can't recommend it. I can't guarantee it, but
Okay. Because I was about to go order one right now, but now
Actually, wait, because I think we have new designs.
Yeah,
coming.
don't order one yet.
Don't do
I
it
do
yet.
remember y'all were talking about the new designs coming.
I'm
so
still working
looking
on that.
forward to
Yeah.
seeing those. No,
Yeah, but we have stuff coming, right? Video wise,
Mm-hmm.
and we have some cool stuff coming out. So please check it out. And thanks for having us on today, Sean. I hope
been a blast as always.
I hope it's been fun.
It's definitely been fun. Yes, go check out that horror couple. I'm trying to think. Next week, I've got.
There is not a final chapter review on the internet like this one.
You're right.
I don't think there would be.
I guarantee it. There's not one like that at all. So this is different.
No.
Next week, I have episodes coming out on The Witch. I'll be talking about that soon. Brendan from Our Life in Horror will be back. We'll be talking about
That guy?
Candyman 3. Yeah. Brendan's coming back. We're talking Candyman 3.
He had an event and he didn't have me host it.
I heard that. I'm sorry. It's tragic, but I hosted it, so it's fine.
Yo, Candyman 3's got that blonde, right? With the tank top.
Yeah, I think she was in Baywatch.
You know damn well what I'm talking about, Sean. Don't act like you don't.
I just told you she was in Baywatch. I know.
Yeah, she's in Baywatch. That's what I mean.
Yeah. And I'm also going to be talking about Megan next week as well. So The Witch, Candyman 3, Megan. That's all coming next week. I have 2 lives coming up later this month. On the 15th, which is also next week, I will have Mikey and Cass from Slasher Radio on. Just talking about Slasher Radio and how that got started. That'll be a live next week. And then towards the end of the month, Kelly and Sarah from the Final Girls are coming back. We're going to be doing a live just talking about the entire Jeepers Creepers franchise. So a lot of fun stuff coming up. Subscribe so you don't miss anything. Like, comment, all the things today. Let us know what you think about Friday the 13th 4. What you think about some of the weird things Rob shared with us on this episode.
Yes,
and
please comment below.
And let us know if you've ever taken a shower with a mouse. We want to know all the things. So leave us some comments, subscribe, like, share, follow me on social media. I'm pretty much on everything out there. Rob and Kaylee, this has been a blast. Thank you so much. So great to have you back. So thank you much for coming on. Thank you everybody for watching. I will see you soon.
Peace.